Hello everyone, welcome to educators.com. This is Surya Prakash, your Python trainer. This video is about installing Python software. In this video, we will have an introduction to different versions of Python, and also we'll see how to download and install Python on Windows operating system and how to invoke Python on other operating systems like Unix, Linux and Mac operating systems, and we'll see the installation procedure. Moving forward, so whenever you are working with some Python code or some Python script, your computer doesn't understand exactly what you are trying to do with that particular code. So you need some interpreter or the one interface that would read your Python code and make sure that it would be understand by your system. So that is what. So this is done by Python software, that is a Python interpreter. Like for example, if you see that C code can be compiled using C compiler, or if you see that Java, in order to execute your Java programs, you need a JVM or JVM. So in similar, if you want to execute the Python code or your Python script, you need a Python interpreter to read your Python code and make sure that your code is understandable by your machine and process your code and gives you the output. So in Python, there are two versions available. One is Python 2 and the other is Python 3. So in Python 2 track 2.7 track is a stable version, and we there are continuous patches released for this track. So 2.7.12 is the latest release available for Python 2 track. And next, coming to the Python 3 track, in Python 3 3.4 onwards, it's a stable version of Python, and Python 3.5.2 is the latest version available. And don't bother that which Python version to be used. Python 2 and Python 3 are almost similar, and there are very little changes between Python 2 and Python 3. In our tutorials, we are going to use Python 2.7.12 version. So it is suggestible for you to have a 2.7.12 track on your machine, so that it will be easy when you practice the programs. If you are working on Macintosh, or that is a Mac operating system, or on Unix or Unix-like systems, and Linux or Linux-like systems such as Ubuntu, CentOS, or any other operating system, then you need not bother about the installation of Python. Python is pre-installed in these machines, that is in Unix or Linux-like systems, and in Mac OS, Python is already available. So whenever you are working on a Windows operating system, then you need to install the Python interpreter or the Python software in order to execute your Python code. So we'll now look how to from where the Python software is downloaded, and how to install Python software in your Windows operating system. So as we know that Python is an open source software, we need not pay any amount in order to download the source code or in order to download the Python software. And if you are interested, you can change the Python software as per your need. So after learning a little bit of coding, so the link to download the Python software is shown displayed on the screen. So you can just copy that link, and you can just open this link in the browser in order to download. So we'll now open this link in my browser. So once you open the link, the window will be displayed in this manner. The web page is as shown on the screen. So there are two versions available as discussed earlier. So Python 3 and Python 2. So once you click on this highlighted button, that particular Python software will be downloaded, and there is also documentation available for Python 3 and Python 2. So this would be helpful for future development purpose. So whenever you want to read something regarding the Python, you can just go through the documents. It gives a lump sum amount of the inputs for you. So if you are looking for some specific release, so those releases are also available in this same window. So you can have a look like this 2.7.5 version. So the release date of that particular software is also mentioned, and by clicking this download, you can download that particular software. And next, the release notes is provided with each software, stating that what are the changes that have been taken place in this particular version of the software, and how it's better than the previous one, and all the information is provided in this. In order to download the source code, you can just go through these sources, and here you can download the latest Python 2 or Python 3 source. And if you want to read something about you, all the information would be available here. There is a community in order to discuss about the Python, and there are many other things available in this website. You can have a look. So if you are on another level like 2.6 or 2.5, and if you want to upgrade, or if you want to download a particular version of Python for other operating systems rather than a Windows, then you can download those things from here. If you are looking for Linux or Unix, you can download it from here, Mac OS. Or if you are looking for some other operating system, then you can download this from the link highlighted by the cursor here. So once you start once your download is been completed, you will get a Windows installer file with MSI extension. So by double clicking it like a normal Windows package, we'll just run this package. So it will start installation, and it will now ask whether to install this particular software for a particular user or for all the users available in this particular system. So I'm just selecting for all the users available in this particular system. So by just clicking next, it will ask for the folder where to be installed. So I'm just giving the default folder. I'm keeping the default folder. So by giving next, it states that there is already an existing file, and do you want to overwrite it. In case I already have this file. So if you are installing on your new PC or something where you don't have this particular folder, you cannot see this pop-up. So I'll say that yes. So next it will ask for me customize Python. So I don't want to customize it. So I'm just giving next so that my Python installation will begin. So now it will validate all the things, and it will start installation. So this will take some couple of minutes. So we have to be little patience. So in between it will show a command prompt stating the installation status, and don't panic with the black screen. So it will give the what's happening in the background. It will just display the thing, and after installation it will close the window automatically. So once your Python installation completes, you will experience this window. So once you finish this, your Python installation has been completed, you can consider. So in order to launch the Python, you just give from window command prompt, you just give CMD so that your command prompt will be launched. So we have uh, launch the Python from Python this folder. At this Python folder we have installed it. So just giving Python here, it would invoke your Python interpreter. So here if you see the output, so it simply states that your Python version. So in the first line you can have a look on the Python version you have. This would be very helpful if you're working on some system where Python has already installed and you don't know the version. So by giving just Python, it will invoke the interpreter, and by the way, it will also give the Python version available on your current machine. So by using, you can work on this. So in order to get out of the interpreter, you just give quit and open and close browsers. So this will make sure that you will be out of the interpreter. This means your interpreter will be shut down, and then the control will be given back to the command prompt. So how to write the Python programs and how to execute the Python programs, and more information regarding this will be discussed in the next coming videos. So far we have seen how the Python will be installed in Windows. So we'll now look how we can invoke Python interpreter in a Ubuntu operating system, which is a Linux-like operating system. We are now on the terminal of Ubuntu operating system, and this Ubuntu machine is running on Oracle VM VirtualBox. So once you log on onto the terminal, so by just giving Python, it will invoke the Python interpreter in Linux or in any other operating system like Unix or Mac. So by just giving Python, the latest Ubuntu operating system is having Python 2.7.12 track, and you can see most of the operating systems like Unix or Python or Mac or Solaris and many other operating systems would have Python 2.x track. It might be 2.4 or 2.5, Python 2.6, in similar Python 2.7, depending on the operating system you're using. So this is how we can invoke Python interpreter in Ubuntu and also in other Linux operating systems and in Mac operating system also. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching our videos. Stay tuned for more information.